And we are back at it again. Italy Serie A round 12, the last game week prediction video. Once again, Hunter joins us, and these are our predictions and betting tips for this particular game week. Hunter,
okay.
Let us get it going.
Okay, this is Italy Serie A. The first game we're witnessing Sassuolo meeting Salernitana. And Sassuolo are at position 15 with 11 points, while Salernitana are at position 20 with 4 points. The last time these teams were out, Sassuolo lost to Torino with a scoreline of 2-1, while Salernitana lost to Napoli with a scoreline of 4-0. This is a game that I expect Sassuolo to get the job done because Salernitana are currently struggling, and Sassuolo will capitalize on that. And just a start to mention is that Salernitana have conceded first in each of their last 16 away league matches. So that's just a factor to consider. And I'm backing Sassuolo to win with a scoreline of 2-1, and my tip will be Sassuolo to win that game. Then the second game we're witnessing Genoa welcoming Verona. This is another massive game, another difficult game. And Genoa are at position 14 with 11 points, while Verona are at position 18 with 8 points. This is another tough game for both sides because I'm not seeing any side that will want to drop a point. And if there's any side to win, then it will be Genoa. And the last time these teams were out, Genoa lost to Cagliari. That is a 2-1 defeat, while Verona lost to Monza. My scoreline prediction will be a draw of a scoreline of 2-2, and my tip will be both teams to score in that match, definitely. Then the third game will be witnessing Lecce welcoming AC Milan. AC Milan, they've been struggling of late because they've not been consistent in their results. In that the last weekend they were out, they lost to Udinese 1-0, and Lecce lost to Roma, and there was a late comeback against Roma. That's against Lecce. And they need to at least know how to manage the game towards the end of the matches. And moving into this game, Lecce stands at position 13 with 13 points, while AC Milan are at position 3 with 22 points. I'm backing AC Milan to get back to winning ways with a scoreline of 1-3 in this match. That is, my prediction will be Lecce 1, AC Milan 3. And my tip will be Milan to win that game. Then our fourth game will be witnessing high-flying Juventus welcoming Cagliari. Juventus are at position 2 with 26 points, while Cagliari are at position 17 with 9 points. Just a key start to mention is that since Allegri's return in 2021-2022, no team has won with a 1-0 scoreline more often in Serie A than Juventus. That is 17. In majority of their games, they've been winning with a scoreline of 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. So that's a constant to mention just in this game. But with how Juventus are flying, I expect them to win this game. And I'm backing Juventus to win with a scoreline of 2-0. And my tip will be a Juventus win in that game, definitely. Then my fifth game will be seeing Monza welcoming Torino. Another fascinating game, another difficult game, another massive game. Monza are at position 9 with 16 points, while Torino are at position 12 with 15 points. And also, this is another difficult game that I'm not seeing. If you look at the head of both teams, there's been a lot of draws occurring when both teams meet. And that's why I'm going for a draw of a scoreline of 2-2. And my tip will be both teams to score in that match. The last time Monza recorded a victory against Verona, while Torino also recorded a victory against Sassuolo. So both sides are coming into this game with high hopes of at least winning, but I think a draw will be fair in this game because no side will want to lose such a game. That's why I'm backing a draw of a 2-2 to occur, and my tip will be both teams to score in that match. Then our sixth game will be seeing Napoli welcoming Empoli, and Napoli are at position 4 with 21 points, while Empoli are at position 19 with 7 points. Napoli, although they're the defending champions, but they've not replicated the season they had last season, but at least they're trying to, they have the quality to get past Empoli. Because if you look at the head-to-head, when they met, they always get the better side of Empoli. So I'm backing them again to win with a scoreline of 2-0. And my tip will be a Napoli win in that game. definitely. Then our seventh game will be seeing Fiorentina versus Bologna. This is also another tough game because Fiorentina of late they have been losing game while Bologna are really flying eye and eye because they have turned their fortunes around, and I'm really loving what Bologna are doing this season because the last weekend they won against Lazio while Fiorentina lost succumbed to defeat to Juventus, and this is also going to be another tough game. I'm backing another draw of 1-1 to occur, and my tip will be both teams to score in that game. Then another game we'll be seeing Udinese welcoming Atalanta. Udinese welcoming Atalanta in that match.
Yes,
Hello?
yes. I'm there, Hunter. Let us proceed.
Yes. Then another game we'll be seeing Udinese welcoming Atalanta. And Udinese are at position 16 with the 10 points, while Atalanta are at position 5 with the 19 points. Udinese recorded a shock win against AC Milan last weekend. They were out, while Atalanta succumbed to defeat to Inter Milan. And I expect a tough game here. And I'm expecting my scoreline prediction will be an Atalanta to win narrowly with a scoreline of 1-2. Then my tip will be both teams to score in that match. Then the ninth game, we'll be seeing Lazio welcoming AC Roma. This is a derby, a tough game because if you have checked, all the managers have been saying it is a tough game. It can go either way because the managers have been pressing each other. They have been saying words to each other, like abusing each other in the press. So it is a tough game that both managers will want to get the better side of the other. And look at the positions of both teams. Lazio are at position 10 with 16 points, while AC Roma are at position 7 with 17 points. The last time these teams were out, Lazio lost to Bologna, while Roma did a comeback against Lecce and won with a scoreline of 2-1. This game, I'm also backing. It's going to be a tougher game, but I'm backing Mourinho's side to get the better side of Lazio with a scoreline of 0-2. While my tip will be another 1.5 goals, being a derby. Then Inter Milan versus Frosinone. Inter are at position 1 with 28 points, while Frosinone are at position 11 with 15 points. Inter definitely, they have been acting that season, and they are looking like they are going to be champions at the end of this season. And I'm backing them to cruise to victory with a comfortable 3-1 victory. And I'm backing Inter Milan to win that game, definitely. Then just to sum it up, look at the Inter versus Frosinone game, give an Inter Milan to win. Then look at Napoli versus Empoli, give Napoli to win that game. Then look at the game between Monza and Torino, give both teams to score in that match. Then Juventus Cagliari, give Juventus to win. Then Lecce versus AC Milan, give AC Milan to bounce back to winning ways. Back to you, much better.
Now, as I had said that when it comes to Italy, Serie A, I really hate betting on this league, but the predictions are always amazing, and together with Hunter, I really think some of the matches we might be agreeing on, and my opinions for this game, we have Lecce Milan, Inter Milan, that is Lecce against Inter Milan. Hunter went for a Milan win, and I think that is a good option, though I'll go for a double chance on Milan or a draw. And then we have Juventus Cagliari, Juventus to be winning. We agree with Hunter on that one. And then we have Monza Torino. On that particular match, I really see Hunter going for both teams to score. And initially I was thinking that this is a game in which there's a possibility of an under 3.5 for carrying Hunter, given that it's a difficult match. So anyway, I'm not including it. I just wanted to give my opinion pertaining to that. At the Napoli, Empoli, I saw you pick Napoli. Napoli is a good option. And finally, the last one, I think we have Udinese coming up against Atalanta. I will be going for another 1.5 goals in that particular match. And for the Lazio vs Roma match, given the complexity of the game, I think that either team is going to be winning. And I see, Hunter, you have aligned your scoreline to the Roma side. I'll be aligning my scoreline to Lazio side. That is a Lazio.
Okay.
I think Lazio are going to be emerging victorious, or a draw is going to be occurring easily in that particular match. And maybe, the winning team is going to win with a very narrow margin. And I love the fact that you've gone for Roma winning with a scoreline of 0-2, meaning that you are also thinking of a scoreline of under 3.5 goals occurring.
Definitely.
Because I really think under 3.5 is also a perfect option to consider for the Lazio vs Roma match. And finally, Inter.
This is a game that you might witness a 1-0 win in favor of either team.
Or a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
And finally, Inter Milan coming up against Frosinone. On that one, Inter Milan are definitely the better side and they deserve to take the victory. So those are just the opinions for round 12 Italy Serie A. Nothing much to be added unless Hunter has something to say.
No. I just want to tell our fans out there that being a week as we move to the international break, most of the teams will want to press and go into the international break on a high note. And I think majority of the teams, that is the big teams, will want to win this weekend as we move into the international break.
Thank you very much, Hunter. And let us meet next week, or let us meet tomorrow when we will be sharing more predictions. Until next time, stay responsibly. Thank you for joining us in these amazing predictions for the game week. Goodbye.